Hey, so today is Friday, July 19th. This week it's been busy, very, very, very busy. And I'm dead exhausted, and it's a good exhausted. Let's put it that way. On Monday, there was a lot happening. There was something stressful in the morning happened in our building. We handled it. It got handled. It was fine. But something stressed us out. So it was fine by the end of it. And it was handled very, very well. And then
Monday afternoon, I finally presented a theme for my history class. I got to choose a topic, share with people about my Chinese adoption because I wanted.
So I shared with them, my class, that more about Chinese adoptions, and half of the presentation was me showing baby pictures of myself. So they appreciated that. They just got to know a little bit more about adoption on top of Chinese adoptions. So that was also on Monday, and then also Monday night was prom. The Stewart School hosted a prom, which was oh my gosh, I had the time of my life. Dance with people, stuff like that. We gotta wear dresses. I wore a dress, so we gotta dress up and have a good time. On Tuesday, I went to this unplanned trip. It was a morning trip. We went to go see a play, a short little 45-minute play. And that was nothing like I expected it to be. It was fun. I enjoyed it, but it was nothing like I expected it to be. Tuesday night, we had not one, but two softball games. I knew we had one, because it was like, we have a softball game, we have a softball game, we have a softball game, and it was on campus on Tuesday evening. But what I didn't know is they had two games back to, we played the same team, but two games back to back. We did lose both of them, but I had fun. I go into this mindset of, if you played well, you played well. I did switch positions this time, so the first two games that I played second, and this time I was like right center in the outfield section, which was a little bit different for me because I wasn't on the infield, and I just that's where I played. I did hit really, really well, like with the bat. I remember, I don't know, I just remember practicing for the first time, like hitting for practice and stuff. I'm like, I was scared of the ball wouldn't swing at they said, the coach said, if I pitch to you and you don't like to pitch, you cannot swing to avoid not striking out. So I took his advice a lot there. But I'm like, because they teach you, it's because it's a Special Olympic sport, so they obviously, when you hit in the game, you hit the ball, don't watch the ball go woo. So I didn't see my hits. I mean, I knew how hard I hit because I could like feel the ball hit the bat and all that stuff. People said I hit really, really well because once I hit, I ran, obviously. So I hit really, really well. I got better. I got significantly better at my catching when people throw the ball to me. But yeah, so we played two games back to back. The second game, since there were so many people, I sat out the second game, but I still batted, so I was still a batter. But I did sit out the second game, which I needed a break because I was tired. Anyway, so I didn't mind the break. But even in the second game, where I didn't play in the outfield, I did hit really, really well. I hit like twice in the game, because we had 11 people, or at least 11 batters playing. So that was fun. I still got to bat the second game. Wednesday was my first, oh my gosh, it was my first choir trip. Oh my goodness. Let me do a quick rundown with the choir thing. So I joined the Stewart School in April of 2024. I met the choir director in Domain because I was interested in choir. And then I joined choir in June, beginning of June. And then I got invited on my first choir trip in July, which was on Wednesday, which was July 17th. So my choir teacher has said this to me like twice in the time that I've known him, and he really is like, Leanne, you're more capable than you give yourself credit for. And then I said, true that. I'm clearly improving in his class, because I love it. I absolutely love him as a teacher. He's great. And I love his class, like singing songs with the group. I was very clear with the group. And I haven't, like, right now, I'm 50-50 for taking his offer on singing a song. But again, I'm too scared. That's why I'm 50-50, because there's a part of me like I want to, and then there's a part of me that I was like, I absolutely do not want to. So I had to just think it through. And I'm kind of scared to tell him yes right now, because I'm still self-cautious about myself. So in some areas in my life, I'm very self-cautious. So I have to be very, like, I'm 100% open to trying new things since the beginning of being here at the Stewart School. But I'm a little self-cautious about myself, so I just gotta figure it out. So the choir trip was fun. We presented or performed to people at this Alzheimer's facility somewhere in Lexington. We sang a variety of different songs. We sang hymns. We sang a country song, Country Roads by John Denver. Oh my God. We loved that one. We sang this, I think it was a hymn. But I never heard it before. It was called I Love You, Lord, Today, something like that. Like, this trip was on Wednesday, and I forgot the other ones we sang. We sang Amazing Grace. And we sang this, it was something it was like Motown medley, and that was a fun song to sing. What else? There's a couple other songs we sang, and crapola, why can't I not remember what it was? Yeah. So we sang a good variety of songs, and I appreciated that. On Thursday, I went to this, it's called Derby Dinner. The place is called the place that we went to is called Derby Dinner Playhouse. It's in, I didn't know this, but it's in Indiana, like southern Indiana, and I want to say, are we in northern Kentucky? Wherever Frankfort is. So we drove an hour, like, north-ish or whatever, north, south, east, west, I don't know, north-ish, like, up. I don't even know where Indiana is. It's one of those states above us on a map. So we drove an hour to the Derby Dinner place, and we saw Annie, the musical Annie, which is about the orphan girl. Oh my gosh. I loved, oh my gosh, Annie's great. I've seen Annie a couple times in, like, school plays and stuff. It's been a while, but I've seen it in school plays and such. So it was fun to see it in a different environment, I guess. And what was exciting about this one is they feed you food. We got lunch there. We got lunch there on top of watching the plays, so that was nice. What else? That was fun. I loved that. So Thursday night, this was actually, look, I've taken a couple days off from, because there's these things called splash parties that we go to on the evenings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I skipped the last couple, but I went to the splash party on Thursday night. So 95% of the day yesterday, I was not even on campus. I was having fun out off campus and stuff. But it was really I've learned that it's very exhausting to be off campus, especially when you do so many trips in a row in 1 week. I'm just exhausted. So during the splash party, there's this lazy river, so I hopped in an inner tube, and this other student who I love, he's great. He decided to get in the other side of it's a 2-person inner tube, so he loves these inner tubes and going around in the lazy river. So he was walking me around the lazy river while I was just sitting there relaxing. I'm like, I was telling the staff members who came with us, because there's always a group of staff members that come with us to watch us in the pool and all that stuff. So I'm like, I'm having the time of my life, just chilling, relaxing here, and then the other guy's just pushing me along, and I was like, I asked him if you don't want to do it again, you can stop or stuff, but he was like, again, and so I'm like, great, I'm just chilling. That's the lunch bell, so I'm gonna go eat lunch right now. I also, on Thursday, I spent a lot, this is post-lunch, by the way, post-lunch, so I spent a lot of time in the car, or in the buses and stuff like that. And I'm like, I slept so much in the vehicles. Especially in the, when we were going to the derby dinner thing. It's like an hour away. In the car, moving a vehicle. So I'm like, hey! I'm just gonna clock out and see if I can sleep. Well, because I'm one of those people who's like, if a car ride's 30 minutes or more, I'll fall asleep. I mean, not all 30-minute car rides, but it depends on, okay, it depends if I'm riding in the vehicle. Because, I'll fall asleep in the car. So, today is Friday. Friday has been a really normal day for me, very normal, and I'm liking it, because I'm not going on any trips today, so I actually gotta go to classes and stuff. This morning I was at the horse barn. Love the horse barn. We love the horse barn. It's amazing. We love it. My time down at the horse barn is in the morning, so I finally got to go down to the horse barn this morning. We loved it. What else? And then I went to the rest of my classes, so I'm in the horse barn until 10 a.m. and then I go to my art class. But I'm like, I love art too, so I was telling my art teacher the other day, I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna make it to your class eventually, just not this week, up until today, because Monday's self-care, so I don't go to art on Mondays. Tuesday I had a thing, Wednesday I had a thing, Thursday I had a thing, so I didn't go to the art class until today, so I went to art class today. So it should be a very chill afternoon, and I need it because I'm so tired. I'm so tired from all the trips I went on back to back to back to back. I'm so tired. I'm beyond exhausted. I started Bible study with a group from back home in Portland. Again, we way back in the day, this is like prior to COVID times, we had in-person Bible study, and then COVID hit. Then we had online Bible study, still in Portland, but we had online Bible study through the COVID times. And then I went off to Idaho, and then I decided that I needed the Bible study group again. So I had to figure out how to get in contact with them again and to see if they wanted to do Bible study. So I started Bible study with them, and then things just got chaotic and busy. So we stopped that. Then I decided that I wanted to do Bible study again when I was here, but I haven't really found, yes, I go to church one day a week, every week, which is on Sundays. But I wanted a little bit more of that. So I got into contact with these guys again, and we just started Bible study last week on Friday evenings for me. It's like 3-hour time difference. It's evening for me versus it's mid-afternoon or late afternoon for them because we're on different time zones. So we just started Bible study up last week on Friday, so we're gonna have Bible study again tonight, catch up and all that stuff. Study the Bible. Did I get together? What else? And then, so that's nice. And then on Saturday, which is tomorrow, oh my gosh, I have to go to bed early tonight, guys. This is my let's go to bed early, because oh my god, I'm so tired just thinking about it. We have a softball game at 9 a.m. and it's far away. Since we have a game at 9 o'clock, and then we have the 30-minute warm-up period, so that's 8:30 or something. We have to be there by 8:30 or something like that. That means we have to get up, and we're gonna eat breakfast at 6:30 in the morning in the game room. It's called a game room, which is off the thing from the gym. So it's in the same building as the basketball gym and stuff like that. So we had to go meet in the game room at the solid 6:30 in the morning tomorrow morning, bright and early. I'm like, ew, I can barely get out. Oh my gosh, I can barely get out of bed in the mornings. Oh my god, I can because I used to get up at 7 and roll out of bed by 7:30 to go eat breakfast at 8. Oh my gosh. So I'm but I'll just chill, sleep on the bus, right? We've got a lot of bus time, and I'm gonna fall asleep on the bus, and then we're gonna play, and I'm excited to play. I was telling somebody else, I don't know, I think it was via email, I was telling somebody this. I'm just not a morning person, but I do tend to get up easier when I'm excited for something, and I've been excited about softball games. I've been excited about softball games since day one, which was in July. Our first softball game was in the beginning of July or something like that, or the second week of July, whatever. So we've been having softball games on a weekly basis. So I'm always pumped up, excited for the softball games, and the softball games are usually in the evening. But this one's bright and early in the morning. So hopefully I am able to just jump right out of bed and get to the place I need to be at the appropriate time. Yay! So that was a very summary of my week 12. Oh my gosh, it's week 12 and I cannot even believe it. I cannot believe how, again, I cannot believe how well I'm doing here. And it's been week 12 and it's never been better. I think the last summary email that I did was 3 weeks into. I'll link the 3-week video down here. Now I have to go watch the 3-week video. Reflecting back, I've been reflecting back on a lot of stuff lately, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be interesting to go watch. I don't even remember what I did in the 3-week video, so talked about in the 3-week video. So I'm just beyond excited about how well I'm doing and how happy that I've been, and even like the feedback that I've gotten through my email address. I love reading your emails. Your emails are so bright and positive from so many different people, because some of the people have been with me since, the people that I've been emailing with have seen me literally at the struggle times, because back in the day when I used to email them on a regular basis, but I wasn't doing so good, I like always they saw all the struggle emails, and then they saw the turn email, like the turn, like turning to more positive stuff, or I'm finally looking forward to stuff. They've gotten those emails, and I'm like, yeah. So 12 weeks here at the Stewart School, and I'm absolutely loving it. Okay, I'll talk to you later, and Hey, how's it going? So today is Sunday, and the last thing I filmed was on Friday. I mean, I just summarized the whole week in one sitting. But I was gonna end this video out with a quick summary on how my softball game went and how much I had fun yesterday. Okay, waking up part of the day was a little bit difficult, but then I slept a big portion of yesterday too. I slept in the car on the way over there, and then I played 2 games, and then I slept on the car ride back. And I took a shower, and then I slept a good portion of the afternoon prior to dinner time. And then I was sending out emails, just explaining how my time at the softball game went, because I had a blast, and I couldn't wait another week to share, because I got really excited. My email group with family and friends and stuff, they got a surprise email yesterday, because I originally was planning on sending 3 of them, which I did. I sent 3 emails in this week because it was super busy. So they got a surprise email because I just couldn't hold all my excitement, and it was like basically the softball email rundown. So I'm gonna give you that rundown really quickly. I played really well in both of the games. I learned to not catch the ball with my hand, because there was a lot of ground balls that I kept missing, and so I'll just, it's on the ground, why not just grab it with your hand? Because even though it's like rolling on the ground, it's still moving really fast, and it can hurt you. I one hit the inside of my wrist. One hit, because I'm like, I was catching it on the ground, so I was using my glove, and it went above my glove, and it hit my inside of my wrist. I went down to try to catch rolling balls with my hand, and that didn't go really well. So now I know to use your glove and not your hand in softball. I got someone out. I was playing second base. I like playing second base because I started there and I was used to that position, I guess. So I got switched back to the position that I was familiar with. And I'm not very familiar with... I wasn't really familiar with softball until I started playing again. So I picked things up really quickly. When it was my turn to bat, I think I batted 3 times in 2 games. So scary to bat sometimes because I'm like, you have the person who pitches to you is one of your coaches. So obviously the person who's pitching to you, which was very nice. I mean, I hit a couple foul balls. I'm like, oh, no, I messed up. Or I'll get all like, oh crap, I missed it. And the coach is like, you're doing great, just keep going. So after I hit a couple foul balls, the 3 times I did bat, I did hit good balls. Like, they went flying and I went running and stuff like that. So the batting was good. My outfield plays were good. I've definitely improved since the times before. So yeah, so that was the end of my hectic, busy, good week. And after I'm done editing for this, I'll post this one and I'm gonna go spend the rest of the day sleeping. So that's gonna be fun. So I'll talk to you later, and again, I had a lot of fun putting this video together, and I'll talk to you later. A nutcase. Let's go! We love it! Last thing I posted, what the frick? Got a surprise email yesterday. My elbow, what do you call this?